nurse assisting and the practical nursing lab. We have hand sanitizer right outside the door, as well as right inside the door. Office hours are posted in the lab, as well as an evacuation route for fire or in an emergency. All of the supplies in most of these cabinets are locked, but as you can see, we've opened them up so that you can take a look at all of the supplies that the nurse assisting and practical nursing has. These supplies are also available for all health occupations, so should another class need any of this stuff, they can come here and get it from this lab. One of the teachers who's conducting the lab will always have a desk and a computer that they work on. Upon entry, all students will sign in, hand sanitize, and we keep a record of who's been in here and what dates and times. As you come through the classroom area, we have lab tables. And back to other supplies. Some of the supplies that we use here are under lock and key at all times. This does say medication, even though we have fake medications, so that nurses can learn how to dose medication. Pharmacology being needles and supplies like that, these are all under lock and key at all times. Supplies that are not as dangerous, things that are needed for feeding a patient or something to that effect, they're open at all times. This would be our cabinet with our sharps containers. It's open today just for your viewing, but normally this is a locked cabinet. We have a disinfecting cabinet with all of the supplies here that will be able to sanitize countertops as well as mouthwash, alcohol peroxide, gloves, and again, other products that we would need for patient care. We do have a automatic blood pressure machine as well as manual blood pressure cuffs. There are several educating anatomy mannequins that are used throughout the classes, and they're available for all of their use also. One thing I didn't mention was that the MSDS sheets are always on the counter and available for looking, and also a first aid kit. As we go out of this room, right around the corner from the door is an AED machine as well as a fire extinguisher. Should emergency arise, we can come right out here and access the AED machine should we need it. The AED is located right here on the wall, as well as a fire extinguisher within feet of the nursing lab. This is our practical nursing and nurse assisting classroom. As you can see, the office hours for all the teachers are posted on the wall so students know when they can meet with a teacher. As you come into the room, you can see that the evacuation for an emergency is posted on the wall, as well as the practical nursing mission statement and philosophy. On the wall, on the other side is the nurse assisting mission statement, as well as the vision statement for CiTi, Cayuga Community College campus, and the core values to build your future. The classroom has desks, as you can see, with a whiteboard, the technology, that camera that can come out of the ceiling and will post PowerPoints on the front, as well as the technology that we have for increased vision. We have a magnifying camera that we can actually take pictures of something on our desk and put it up onto the whiteboard. Normally there are many more desks in here, but due to the current situation, they have been spanned out to only have a certain amount of students in here at one point. They do have the announcements that are current and the job postings all the time that they receive that are always up for the students to be able to look and see where they can apply for a job. Again, there's a fire alarm with noise and flashing light should there be a fire or an emergency in which the students need to leave the building. This is the office of our health occupations coordinator and are also nursing instructors. Their office hours seem to be posted right here on their window, so every student knows when they're available for extra instructions. Each teacher has their own desk, as well as the health occupations coordinator has hers too. In this office, they also keep their interactive items for hands-on learning and their book and media collection as far as magazines, books, anything students may need for their classroom time. She also has another drawer full of hands-on interactive activities to engage students into discussion and to learn what's the item of the day. As far as videos, there are DVDs that go over certain aspects of nursing and some of the textbooks that they teach from.